Peggy 18.
Now we want to talk about Lichdom Battlemage. Lichdom Battlemage is in the genre of first-person spellcaster. So it's much like a first-person shooter in that you're going through in the first person, you're going through the storyline, and people are attacking you, and you must progress throughout. But the difference is that there are no guns, there are no weapons. It's all spell casting, all about the magic. There are no guns, there's no swords. Only thing you have are your hands and the spells that you can cast. It is built in the CryEngine 3, a very powerful engine. Games such as Crysis, Far Cry, Rise all use this engine. Now, as you go throughout this game, you're going through this classic revenge story. You can choose between a man or a woman. And let's say you choose to be a man. And what happens is the evil Shax kills your wife. And so you are out to train to be the greatest battle mage and find him to seek out your revenge. The story is told through some of the most talented voice actors, headlined by Troy Baker, who you know as Joel from The Last of Us, also in Batman, also in BioShock, and many other games. Accompanying him is Jennifer Hale, known for Mass Effect. Also Clancy Brown, Shawshank Redemption, Starship Trooper, SpongeBob SquarePants. And we also have Gina Torres, who's known for Suits and Firefly. So great cast of voice talent that we have to progress the story of the game. Now I want to take you through some of the game features. First of which are the sigils. And here we have 8 different sigils: fire, ice, lightning, and many others, all of which have its own unique characteristics and strengths. And you are able to choose which ones you want to play depending on your style of play, and some of which you need to use depending on the opponents that you face. Next is unlimited magic. And this is a very cool, unique feature to this game. You look at first-person shooters and you have your favorite gun that you always like to use, and you're using it, and then you run out of ammo. And you can't use it again until you find more ammo. So you have to switch to a different gun. Or other spellcasting games, you have mana bars or cooldowns. So if you throw too much magic, you have to cool down and you have to wait. This, there are no cooldowns, there are no mana bars. You can fire as much magic as you want at your own will. Now next is probably the most unique and deepest part of the game, and that is the ability to craft your own spells. So here, you'll see that we have 3 different spells equipped. And the one that I want us to focus on right now is the Lightning Sigil. So I choose Lightning. Now, I get to choose what type of spell do I want to create. I have targeted, which is I'm targeting one specific person, just them. I have area of effect, which affects multiple people at once. And I have Nova, which is a type of counter attack or offensive shield. So the one I'm going to choose is targeted. Even within target, I have different types of ones that I could choose. I have lob, I have ray, I have missile. The one I want to choose is lob, so I choose the panicked lob. Now within here I have to choose my different augments. And within augments there's more choices I can choose from. There is destruction, which hurts your opponent in some way. There is control, which controls them in some way, so like lightning may stun them and they can no longer move. Or there's mastery, which is a type of debuff. And the one I want to choose is destruction. And even within all the destructions, there's multiple different types of augments there, all with their own strengths and weaknesses. So here I have 3 different augment slots. I'm going to choose the 3 that I want. And then I craft and I equip. And let's see what I just created. Now here you see it's like a lightning grenade. See, I picked the lightning lob. And so now I'm throwing these lightning grenades. And remember, it's unlimited magic. So I have an unlimited amount of these lightning grenades. Now let's go back in and let's make a small change here. Go back into lightning. I'll still do targeted. I won't touch area of effect. I won't even touch Nova. Still targeted. But instead of lob, I'm going to choose ray. So I go down here and I'm going to choose Ray of the Hydra. Now I can choose my augments. And instead of choosing destruction, I'm going to choose control. And I have 4 different augments I can choose here. So I'll choose the 4 different augments that I want. And I'll craft and I'll equip. Now let's look at the difference. So here you'll see I have a ray of lightning. And this ray, if there's an opponent here, it would stun them. They can no longer move. Whereas before, I had the lightning grenade that would harm them. So you see, we just made a small change, and yet it made such a big difference. And that's Lichdom Battlemage. Coming out January 19th of next year on PS4 and Xbox One. Thanks for listening.